Your enemies are in shock that they can't break you. They try to mentally bind you. They try to make you feel trapped, controlled. And if it worked in the past, it's not working anymore. And they're wondering how you have broken free from their toxicity. You see, they kept you in a cycle by trying to trigger you or triggering you and succeeding and you reacting. They tried to break up a relationship. They tried to embody the energy of Saturn to restrict someone from coming towards you. They tried to separate you from friendship groups, and they judged you because of your difference, because of their jealousy. And now karma's here to collect. They thought that they could break you down to the point whereby you give up. You leave a group, club, organization, whatever the case. They try to isolate you, ostracize you. What they don't understand is you enjoy your own company anyway. And with this energy that you have, you attract others like you wherever you go. So jealous of your drive, of your passion, of your smegsiness, of your power. They fixated upon it. It was eating them up inside. How can we break them down? How can we humble them? Instead of working on themselves and in other areas of their life, they fixated on how they can destroy you, how they can invest in keeping you stagnant and stuck. And all the spell work, gossiping, manipulation, trying to throw energy at you, backfired. So they're back to the drawing board, plotting once again. Could be up to 3 people. Wondering how are they able to not break? You see, if they were presented with the same energy that they project out onto you, they'll have major crash outs. They're still seeing that you're loved. They're still seeing that people gravitate towards you. And you are the topic of all their conversations. Because you represent everything that they will never have, which is happiness and in some cases love. And the more they try and socially isolate, harass, bully, whatever the case is, the more you're going to win. And this is what they are shocked about. So not only are they helping you without realizing, they're going to witness you winning. They're going to get a front row seat. And the thing is, they know that where they're going in life and where you're going are 2 completely separate places. You see, these individuals are depressed. They hate their life. And if they're in jobs, they hate their job. But they act as if they're normal. I mean, none of us are completely normal, but they act like their life, how it is, how it stands, doesn't affect them. They're not where they want to be right now. They're not. And when they see you being loved, when they see you full of passion, full of light, full of zest, being magnetic, being respectful, being chosen for some of you, they hate it because they feel to themselves that they have to always fight to gain what they want. And still, they don't get it. Their partner doesn't look at them in the way that your partner does. Some of them haven't even got partners, and that's not by choice. Why are you loved like this? Why are people in awe of you? Why do you appear so magical and sparkly and shiny, and I appear so dull and down and repressed? Because you are, fam. That's what it is. You do a lot of energy clearing work. You understand that healing is an ongoing process. You don't carry around your trauma like they do. They're in situations that they refuse to get out of and it's your fault. No, darling. We're not here to be scapegoats. We're here to shine. We're here to raise the vibrational frequency of this universe. And they are not an energetic match and they know it. And you're fine with it because you don't want to be associated with these types of low vibrational forces. And they may feel like you think you're better than them. But they're showing you on a daily basis that you are. Because of the underhanded means that they go to try and drag someone down. They don't know how to leave people alone because it's a distraction from the hell that they live in on a daily basis. They hate their life. They've never come across someone like you before. You are their teacher. You are an embodiment of what healing and love looks like. And they can't stand it because you shine too bright. And Spirit is saying, shine some more, my darling. Shine some more. The amount of accolades, awards, praise, certificates that you're going to win, bonuses. No matter what they do, you're still going to be here. You ain't going anywhere until you decide you want to leave. And they will find out about your successes, not knowing that their hate, their vindictiveness, their jealousy, their envy of you and your whole essence helped to propel you or will help to propel you to the heights of success. Jealous of your background, jealous of your culture, jealous of your difference, but in admiration of it at the same time, wishing that they can be as expressive as you, as bold as you in regards to wearing what you want, as smegsy as you. Jealous of your whole entire being because they are mediocre at its best. And you are magnetic. You are electric. You are exciting. You are charismatic. You are a vibe. Okay? And it's going to come to an end. They're going to end up blocking themselves and entrapping themselves even deeper mentally because they're all mentally ill as it is. So whatever they throw your way, it's going to backfire. And most of these individuals, right, that are coming up against you, could be 3 people, they're all unstable. And they don't want to look at their illness. They want to project their illness onto you and to others. But they've chosen the wrong person here. Because you're just minding your own business. You're focusing on your passions, on your gifts. And for some of you, you know, some of these people, they're angry with you because someone that they have a crush on doesn't want them. The person is in love with you, or the person has a crush on you and they know it. Could be unspoken, but they know it. That's one of the reasons why they are showing up as a hidden enemy. But to them, they think they're being hidden, but you know why they're acting this way towards you. And what they don't understand is the more they project onto you, their jealousy, their envy, the more it's not going to change the way the person does not feel about them. Hating on you is not going to make the person that they want like them. Hating on you is not going to make people not find you attractive, not like your company, not be in love with you, not want to do business with you, have a collaboration with you. So it's pointless. All it's going to do is the energy that they project is going to return back to them and they're going to be isolated. Everything they wanted for you is going to happen to them. They're going to be isolated. They're going to fall from grace. They're going to be seen as unattractive. Because they're trying to convince themselves that you're not attractive, that you're not, you know, who you actually are, with all the adjectives that I described before. They're trying to convince themselves. And what's going to start happening is people will be repelled by their energy. They may have been able to hide their toxicity from others, but energy don't lie. And people will gravitate some more towards you because you are of the light. No one wants to gravitate towards this density. People will turn their backs on them. People that they felt were their ride or dies. People that they felt that they had a hold over. People that they felt that they knew for a long time. They will side with you. And that's when this person's going to realize who they're really dealing with. And you don't have to do nothing. All you need to do is stay in the light and don't scrum to their underhanded means. Leave them. They're exposing themselves. They're unstable, they're unbalanced, and they're jealous of you. So whilst they fixate and plot and plan to invest in your demise, you fixate and obsess about your own life and how you can become even better, even greater, even healthier. They're not on your level. That's why they're targeting you, because they know they will never be. You or the people of the signs could be Capricorn, Scorpio, Cancer, Aquarius, Libra, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Pisces, Gemini again, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Pisces, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, Venus, North, South Node, or Lilith. This is your future, butterflies. Major success. You're stepping into a new cycle if you're not there already. And trust me, where you're going and where these people are going are two completely separate places. That you know, you're not even on these people. You know, it's just ridiculous. Them even trying to come up against you. It's just so ridiculous. I feel that one of the reasons why they are in this energy towards you is because you have star quality, and it's a lot of levels to this. They just feel like their life is dull, even if they don't know much about your life. For some of you, you could be on social media and you've got people just like fixated on, you know, trying to compete with you. If you post a picture, they want to post a picture. If you look banging, you know, in the picture, they're wearing a similar outfit. If you go to a certain place, they're going to, you know, it's just ridiculous. You may know of the same people, and they could be trying to find out dirt on you. These individuals could also be trying to find out about your love life. They're so obsessed with your love life, who you're dating, if you're single, who like you, and they're fixated on you. Maybe because they're just jealous that you're in a connection, or they want the person, or they don't want the person to like you. There's something strange here, and they may be trying to separate you both. They could be spying on you, running back to the person that may like this person, or there's something going on here, right? And I feel like their whole agenda is to separate you because they want you to be humbled. They don't want you to feel like you are attractive when you are, but you're going to win. Because what's going to happen is Spirit is going to show them that whoever you're with, that person will choose you time and time and time and time again, and you will choose that person back. They can't separate you both. It's destined. They're literally trying to come up against the universe, your synastry chart with the other person, you know. So to see you remain in this connection, or to see that someone returns to you, or to see that someone chooses you, maybe they try to be in this person's ear, you know, but that's going to be a backfire, because that person's going to be looking at them sideways and you know, they're going to want to isolate from them. Trust me, you don't need to do nothing. All you need to do is stay in the light. Focus on yourself. It's annoying, but shift the energy onto yourself, what makes you happy, and find your peace within that, whilst they, you know, start crashing out, because they're literally blocking themselves. And because they feel trapped and stuck and blocked, they feel like they should be further along in their career than they are in now, whatever career they're in. They feel like they should be in a loving relationship. Even if some of these individuals are married, right? They view your relationship as goals. Like, I wish my husband looked at me like that, or I wish my wife looked at me like that. There's something here that you and another person have got, and there's something about your being, there's something about you being different, you know, that they feel like, oh, why don't they conform, why don't they want to be our friend, you know. And they're trying to target you because you want to be on your own as well, and they don't know how to be on their own. They have to be in groups. So they may try and isolate you, but you're just happy on your own. And they can see that you have this inner peace of just doing your own thing, of just minding your own business, and it's a problem. They see the way people are in love with you. They see the way many people fancy you, many people want to be your friend, many people gravitate towards you. They don't have that same pull because people are repelled by them. People literally try and run away from them. People want to escape from them. People just feel like this stuck, stagnant energy. They're boring as well. You know, people like to talk to you. They find you to be very uplifting, upbeat. You know, you're very energizing, cosmopolitan. You have so much things to talk. They don't have that same vibe. It's always some type of complaining, you know, some type of stuck energy. They're boring. They're boring. They're boring out here. And they're boring me.